Thursday night primetime.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The spirit of these fans not dampened by the weather. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, nice and dry up here in the booth. But Greg, rain throughout the day, going to rain on into the night. So this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge for these players.
Yeah, Mike, and even as you said it, you're exactly right. Down on the field before the game, the field looked in really good condition. But the #1 decision, you got to be in there as a player, talking to your equipment staff, get the right cleats. The length, are they molded? Are they screwing? How deep are the screwing? Make sure when you come out and that game kicks off, you are confident in your footing. Don't let a couple bad plays go against you early, and then you got to kind of change shoes and scramble. Get that done in pregame, confident going in, and let the game unfold the best it can.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll find the first rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, #9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here, another run by Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in, you think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
They'll run with Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jalen Darden now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop. And keep it to no gain.
That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. Down the sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. Through the rain.
My boy Wassup.
Is good. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Swift. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. He's going to have a Bears 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get this up to the 44. Reek Woolen brings him down. Third and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
On second down, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing is, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Metcalf left side. He's got it. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Play action now. It's Gino. To Lockett working across the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. A.J. Barner. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Myers now to add the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They will run it over center with Swift. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Back deep is Jalen Darden. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and Even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Komet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker, but he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Off the play fake, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And the Bears Bears are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
3rd down and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clement. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the option, it's Swift, and the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. The throw on the run is complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Smith from the gun on third down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Second and a yard. Here's Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have a Bears first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. A run here with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. He'll be out of bounds, but after after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here, another run by Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Moore. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Here's a run. And Swift loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately,
he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On is Santos for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, Smith. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. A second down throw for Smith. Open man is Jake Bobo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first down is Smith. Looking Smith in Jigba's way again, and again a catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one finds Lockett down the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Second down, Smith. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. To throw it again, it's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bears move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense and veteran Tyler Lockett getting ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gina. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Charbonnet. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Smith. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On play action, Smith. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. First and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A play fake. Now Williams. Now a deep shot for Allen. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sail it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, here's Swift, and he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Get out of here with a W offense.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's going to run it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll run with Swift, and he will score again. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Smith. This one complete to Bobo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They go play action with Smith. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
3rd and 6. They'll motion over Metcalf. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's had it going in the first half. really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. First and 10 now from the 36. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That complete to Swift. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the give, it's Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Chicago. Now Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. It's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. On the out, connected with Allen.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll run. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll stick to the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll run here. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down. Give up the middle with Swift. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 37-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. On the ground, it's Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's in trouble. Down he goes.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second down, Smith. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Smith from the gun on third down. That's complete to Lockett outright. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw is Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's Swift. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. Play it safe. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's DK Metcalf. He and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Gino now on 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Seahawks. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift in the Bears offense. set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Important moment here. Third down and 4. On third down, it's Williams from the... This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
Here's first down. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
They run with Charbonnet. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's the option, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Charbonnet. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with the touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. To Lockett working across the field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
From the gun, it's Gino. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Bears first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Johnson to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. And he's into to the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.